everybody, welcome back to my channel. Got some coffee. Get your coffee, get your coffee. Pumpkin spice today. So I wanted to share this with you. This is my hat. This is a new hat that I got and I freaking love it. I feel like dopey when I wear it, but it's so cute. And I have it out today because today was a day. Today was chemotherapy. You must be getting to a certain level in my body and decided it wanted to get nauseated and get the chills and be exhausted, and everything was heavy. Now yesterday afternoon, I took the chemotherapy yesterday morning. When you're watching this, obviously it's not even yesterday, but I took the chemotherapy on Monday morning, and Monday morning was great. Monday afternoon was even good. I did my PT and I was kind of really tired. I was really tired, and I just like enjoyed it while it lasted. And then last night about 7 o'clock, it hit me like a ton of bricks. I was gone. I was so uncomfortable. I was so in so much pain. I was exhausted. I was like nauseated. I started to get like dry mouth, and it was just all of the symptoms at the same time. It was not good. It was not a good symptom. But I was able to go to sleep, and I fell asleep pretty fairly early. And I didn't do any of my treatment, which I know is terrible, but I just did not feel good. I was so nauseated that I was like, if I gargle either one of those, I'm going to throw up. If I brush my teeth, I'm going to throw up. It's just going to happen that way. So I fell asleep. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning-ish, maybe 4:30 or whatever. Well, when I looked at the clock, it was 4:44 a.m. There was a thunderstorm happening, and I had trouble falling back to sleep till about 6:37. And then we got up at 9. My home health aide comes now at 11, which is good. I don't know if those hours will change because Jimmy thinks his hours might change. But at about 9:30 this morning, we had breakfast and after breakfast. And it was just sausage scrambled with egg scrambles. I was eating about half my breakfast, and I just got this wave of nausea so fiercely. And I tried to calm it down. I drank some water. I calmed it down. Jimmy had already just left to pick up my home health aide, so he wasn't even here. And as soon as he came home, I was like, can you please find the Zofran? Because I put it away because I wasn't on treatment, and I knew that I wasn't going to be nauseated. So I usually used to keep it on the table before. And he found it for me, and it was like, what's it called? And I was like, it's called Zofran, but I don't know what its generic name is. I can't remember its generic name. I was like, but if you spell it, tell me what letter it begins with even, and he's like, I don't bring my glasses over with me. I was like, just throw it to me. And I was like, okay. So he throws it to me. I'm like, that's it. Take it. Start to feel a little bit better. But I have the chills. I am freezing. I asked the home health aide when she came out, I was like, because this all transpired while he was picking her up. So when she came in, I was like, could you please give me this beanie? And I was like, can you please put socks on me, like hospital socks? And I was bundled up under all the blankets and the extra blanket. And I was just sitting here, and I was like so cold, and I did not feel good. And she's like, you don't feel good, right? And I was like, no. I said, can you tell? And she's like, yeah, you're very quiet. And she's like, you're very chill, like mellow. And I was like, yeah, I don't really feel very good. And right before Jimmy found the Zofran, I did that whole thing where your mouth fills up with saliva and you have to constantly spit it. So that started. So I took the Zofran. It calmed down. I was able to drink some water and eventually have my coffee, which was good. So I'm sitting here and I'm hanging out with her for a couple hours. He went to work. And I'm sitting here and I'm totally bundled up, and she's telling me some stories, just trying to keep me occupied. She's like, do you want to rest? And I was like, So here we are, hours and hours later. Jimmy, what time did you say it was? 9? 9:30?
Yeah, 9:37.
So it's 9:37 at night. I filmed that way earlier. My niece called me, and we just got to talking, and then Lisa called me, and we got to talking, and that was what the rest of the evening was like for me just now. So I was telling you the story about my day and how I filmed the other day how I went to like it came on me like the instant illness. Just to give you some frame of reference of where I was at with the conversation. So how I started to get sick feeling the other day, that's how I was getting better today. So I was all bundled up. The story picks up the story. We last left our heroine. I was all bundled up and I was shivering, and we were here for a couple hours, and she was telling me stories, trying to keep me busy. She's like, do you want me to let you rest? And I was like, no. I said, I don't feel well enough to rest even, it's kind of weird. And then all of a sudden, I got like the biggest hot flash. Yes, menopause, hot flash, cancer, kidney cancer especially, that's a big one. But I just got this huge hot flash. I threw off the blankets. I kicked off the socks. I pulled off the beanie. And I just laid here in my underwear and my t-shirt, sweating. And it's like I had a fever and it broke. Like, you know how when you don't feel good and your fever breaks and you feel like $1,000,000? That's what happened. And by this time, it was the afternoon. So it's like lunchtime, and I'm like, do I eat? Do I not eat? I worked with her to do some therapy type things. She filled my refrigerator. She did like my commode and helped me with a whole bunch of stuff. And at this point, it wasn't just about her like watching out for me. Now it's a point like she can do stuff for me, which was cool. So as fast as the ick feeling came on the other day is how fast it goes away. And I know this is going to sound almost like made up, but it's so 100% true. It's just, it feels like that. It feels like you're almost gotten to a point of like, burr, and then boom, Not everybody's is like that. Obviously, people are all different. Everybody's chemotherapy journey is way different. People who get infused chemotherapy, they have like major reactions. Some really mild, some really extreme. For mine, this is an oral chemotherapy journey. This is my Cabomedics journey. This is my every other day treatments. This is the journey that I'm on right now, and this is what it's looking like for me. So I was able to then finally felt like I could eat a little. I had a sugar-free pudding and a sugar-free Jell-O. I had about 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. And then a couple of hours later, I had a pear and 2 more tablespoons of peanut butter. I just really do appreciate that the time that I have warm up. I feel like I really want to like just share it with you. I want to make the most of it. And the time when I'm down, it's okay to let myself rest and to like let my body recover. But I was able to, once I started feeling better, I was able to do my treatment tonight. I was able to brush my teeth tonight. Pearly whites, not really. And I was able to do my mouth rinse and my mouth medication and my lips and my lip treatment and my nose treatment. So I felt better to do all that. I was sweating profusely. I sat up to fold all the laundry. So, right, Jimmy? I folded all the laundry. Were you so excited when you came home?
Yep.
So I was feeling good enough to do that. But it was so hot in the house that, like, I was sitting and sweat was pouring down my legs and pouring down my face. And I can't wait to take a shower tomorrow. I feel grody and I can't wait to take a shower tomorrow. I almost wish, like, obviously, if I could care for myself 100%, and I'd just be like, I'm going to take a shower. This would be the kind of night where I'm like, I'm going to go take a shower. I'm putting 6 pounds of powder in the bed, and I'm going to sleep in the powdery bed. That's it. So, of course, that is not the case. That's not what I did, and that's not what I'm going to do. But listen, you guys, I am so grateful for you. You give me purpose. I shared on Instagram, and I know it's shared to my Facebook business page. I shared a TikTok from a creator. We call her Mama Tot. Her name is Chelsea Nichols. She's Shoe Lover 99 on TikTok. She's been on like TV and all those things because her TikToks really blew up. And she's just a very, very kind spirit who went through something terribly traumatic recently. And somebody asked her in a comment, how can she be so happy that like her son got killed, and how could she be so happy? And she basically put it so eloquently how I feel walking this journey with you guys. She not only pointed out that I don't film every moment of the day, but I also share what I want to share, and I also do it for you guys. The messages that I get that I've encouraged you to go to the doctor, or I've encouraged you to start crafting, or if I've inspired you to get up and do your dishes or sit at the table and cook your dinner, you could still have control over what you cook again because you can cook at the table and sit down. Like, so many things you guys have messaged me has made such a difference in my life, and it makes me have a reason to get up and pick the camera up every day. It's the equivalent of getting dressed and getting out there. You know, you get it. You have a purpose. When I worked at AHRC, I had a purpose of getting dressed and getting up and getting out there every day to care for people. And you guys are my purpose right now. Obviously, getting better and spending time with my husband are the most important things in my life besides the man upstairs. But you guys make it so special. You make me want to get up. You make me want to brush my hair. And you want to make me fight another day. Just have one more reason to fight. Okay? I thank you. If you get a chance to go over to Instagram or Facebook business page, you could just Google me or whatever. If you don't, it's Shoe Lover 99. Her name is Chelsea Nichols on Instagram. She's just so amazingly inspiring. She's so beautiful. And if you get a chance to check out her video, like I said, I have it on my Instagram, and I tagged it her in it on Instagram as well. So anyway, love you guys. I really do. If nobody's told you today that you're loved, you can always come by and hear how much I love you, because gosh, I love you so much. And as always, you take care. God bless, and we'll see you next time. Bye. You want to say goodbye, Jim?
Bye.
Bye.